So every time I record a video or I think about recording a video, I always get anxious and nervous, and I'm like, no, I can't do it. Or it has to be like this and it has to be like that and this and that and that and this. But in this moment, I'm giving myself permission to just release all expectations and just go with the flow. I had this idea a while ago to make a video kind of like an art show where I show some of my recent works. And I'd have to say I was a bit nervous about the idea because it is very vulnerable. I fought with myself. Well, I wouldn't say I fought with myself, but when the idea came to mind, I kind of pushed it away. But then it came back and I thought, why can't I? Why can't I do that? Why not do that? And I don't know. The answer is like, because it's real. Because it's true. Imagine holding on to a secret, a piece of knowledge or information that only you know. That's what this feels like to me, a secret. You hold on to it because it's valuable, because it has meaning, whether that be to yourself or to others. It means something. So you've got to hold on to it and keep it to yourself. This is an act of courage for me, because the anxiety is still saying hold on to it. But myself is saying do it. Do it. Show yourself. And by choosing anxiety, I'm choosing safety, and I'm choosing to stay in that loop, that pattern of fear, and keeping to myself. By choosing myself, I'm showing that I trust myself. I'm breaking the pattern and quite literally choosing me. I feel like I'm just procrastinating now. Like the opportunity is like right there. You're at the edge. Just do it. Just do it. And the more that I sit here is like, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? This is the image that I've been looking at the entire time. I call this Little Guy. Little Guy is ultimately a reflection of myself and my journey, but because Little Guy doesn't have a face or any distinct body features, Little Guy represents humanity, humans, the human experience. This is Little Guy. And I have a lot of pictures of Little Guy, but in relation to my personal journey, this image reflects me honoring myself, how I feel in the inside, embracing who I am and all that I am, and not concealing it anymore. It's kind of like bursting out. And there's so many different colors, so many different aspects. It's mostly like a golden light, but there's so many other aspects within Little Guy. And as you can see, Little Guy is also in the dark. That's kind of how it felt in a way, keeping my authenticity to myself. But I also like the contrast of light and dark. The darkness emphasizes how bright little guy is and the light within. It's supposed to be like a little darker on this side to show that the light is in the front. This is the only light here in this space. The light that is coming from little guy. Okay, I see where I can improve this, but you get the point. Like, I see the picture itself and then I see what I was going for. And I see where I can improve, but I also get the point. So, in continuation with this piece, I have this one. So, as you can see, we have little guy again. In this image, little guy is embracing all the energy that is within. So, for me, this looks like accepting all the facets of myself. I feel like I can only be one version of myself. And I kind of talked about this in a video about how I feel like I have to show up this way. The yellow here represents my lighter self, my optimistic self. I'm positive, happy, glowing. But that's only an aspect of me, and there's so much more of me. I feel like this also ties into my purpose in life, because I talked in another video about how for a while I wondered what my purpose was. But as I actually took the time out to live life for myself and experience different things, I realized that there is not one single purpose that I have in this life. There is multiple. My purpose and my career. Like, there's not one thing that I want to do in this life. There are multiple. And it's okay to do that. It's okay to be that. And in this painting, I am embracing all that there is to me. And as you can see, I did another contrast of light and dark. I did these on 2 separate occasions, so I'm not sure if like these colors match the colors I put in here or not. Somewhat, so in a way, but there's no red. But these pictures, I didn't make them intentionally. Like, I had an idea and I was just like, hey, what if I tried it? I didn't have like a full idea in mind. The pieces just came to me as I went. They flowed out of me. I had an idea, more of a feeling. I have been looking for different outlets to express my feelings, and recently drawing and painting has been one of those outlets. And those are feelings that I have in regards to my authenticity. On my channel, I talk about my journey of authenticity and being myself, and how difficult of an experience it's been, and how it's still going on. I've been on this journey for a very, 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 very long time. and it's still going. But I'm so grateful for the progress that I've made in expressing myself and being myself. I've come so far, and I know that this is only the beginning. But now that I've actually, honored the idea of having my little art show, that wasn't as bad as I made it out to be. Like, I don't even have to post this if I don't want to. I can keep this to myself. But I did it, and that's all that matters. I did it. I acted out on an idea, and I get to evaluate how I feel about it and decide what to do next. I get to choose what happens next because this is my life and my journey. This is my story, my world. Oh my gosh. On that note, I will end this video here, and I look forward to recording again with confidence, with my true, authentic self, just for me, just for fun, and just for joy.